Welcome back everyone to another technical analysis, and today we are taking a look at POL USDT. Now it's been a long time since we made any videos, so let's get back to this. First things first, what we noticed is of course this local bottom area here. So let me take the brush. So I mean this area here. Now this area can act as some sort of support area because if we zoom out we see that there is some sort of like a retest happening, which by so far shows good signs of potential reversal happening. Now, what we want to see is, despite we had this first wave of sell-off, now in this area we had again a sell-off. Buyers took over, filled the CM gap. So let me zoom in more. Now we had this oval-sized movement to here, formed some sort of resistance area. Then again downward movement, another attempt. And now our game plan is pretty simple. What we want to see is, and again, one more movement to lower zones, potentially filling the CM gap here, and then eventually movement to the upper zones, breaking this area and forming a breakout structure in this region here. So let's put it POS here and like this. Okay, that's way too big. So that's what we want to see as of now, the breakout structure on the 4 hour time frame. But before we even take this breakout structured scenario, we need to see, or we don't actually need, but we think just because the Monday is starting off with pretty good dominance from the sell side, we think there is a good chance of seeing a downward movement. So going to the 30-minute time frame, we see that there is pretty huge CME gap. What we are going to do is, let's put it here like this and like this. So this would be one of the trades that you can take, although markets are way too volatile right now, and of course it can be risky as of now, but that's one setup that we are looking for. So the fill of this CM gap. Second one would be if we see any kind of like reversal happening near this area, and then the target would be again this area and stop loss around this. So risk reward ratio in this case would be much better. And the third trade that can be opened is of course once we see the breakout from here, retest proper one, then the entry would be somewhere here and stop loss has to be around those, not those. Give me 1 second here. I need one of the 4 hour candles. So this area here, like this candle side. So the stop loss is based on this bigger candle here, but of course it's currently because if we see that movement to lower zones, then we form new candles, and based on the new candles, we are going to set our stop loss area. And of course, once we reach this zone here, then the target would be around this zone here. So let me mark it as well. Wait. Like that. So risk and reward ratio is 1 to 3, we can call it. Three potential trades that can be taken on POL coin: one short position, two long positions, and nothing much more to say here actually. On the bigger picture, the daily time frame, we see that we have actually much more potential. We can even extend this target area to this 100 EMA line, which has been acting as some sort of resistance zone for us. So that's it for the polyatomic coin. Once again, thank you for watching this video and see you on the next one.